Hello everyone, I'm Amod and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, we will learn to perform CRUD operations using Bruno API client. I have already covered introduction and installation of Bruno in my previous videos of this playlist. So I'm expecting you might be aware about the CRUD operations, but I will just give the brief introduction about CRUD operations here. So what is CRUD? So CRUD stands for create, read, update and delete. And these are four basic operations which are performed by APIs. So suppose you have an application which registers the user, and if you want to add a new user, then basically you will need an API which will take the required data to get registered and create an entry in the database. So this API will be a post API. Post is HTTP method here. So any post API is supposed to create a new data in the database or anywhere where you are storing data. Now we have created the data, then there should be a way to fetch that data. So to fetch that data, we can use a get API. So suppose you registered and you get an ID 10. So using that ID 10, you can get the related data of the user. Now if you want to update the data of user, then you can use update APIs. And for update APIs, we can have either put or patch API calls. So the basic difference between put and patch is that put will replace the resource in the database, but patch will not do. In simple terms, if you want to update all the data of the user, then you can use put, otherwise you can use patch. And finally, if you want to delete the registered data, then you can use delete API. And we have delete HTTP method for that. So just to summarize, to create a data, we can use post. To retrieve the data, we can use get. To update the data fully or partially, we can use put or patch. And to delete the data, we can use delete HTTP method. Now, we're going to hit dummy APIs using Bruno API client. So I am going to take restful-booker.com here, and here we have one API called create booking, which is a post call, and we need to pass some data, basically request body, and it will create a booking in database. And if you see the response, we will get one booking ID. Using this booking ID, we can call get booking API, which is a get call, and here I am to pass the ID. So this API will give you the details of booking. If you want to update the booking, then we have this put API call, and in this method we need to pass the booking ID and you need to pass the full request body. Or if you want to update few details of the booking, then we can use this patch API where we need to pass the ID to identify the booking, and then you can pass the details which you want to update like name or booking dates. Finally, to delete the booking or to cancel the booking, we can use this delete endpoint, and here also need to pass the booking ID, and if all the data are correct, then your booking will be cancelled. So these are dummy CRUD APIs, and it might not be handling all the scenarios, but the main purpose how to perform CRUD operations using Bruno. So let's get started. So I'm going to launch Bruno, and I want to create a collection first. So let me give a name like RESTful Booker CRUD and give the location. Click on create. So mouse over on this collection name and then you see three dots. Click on it. You have option new request. So my first API is create booking. Copy this URL. Select the method type which is post. Paste the URL and let me give the name of this request which will be create booking. Click on create. So expand this collection. It is asking you to select the sandbox, so we will be in safe mode. So let it be and click on save. So let me copy the request body which is given here and go to body tab, select JSON here and pass the body. I don't want to change any detail here, so let it be. But as I covered in previous video that Bruno does not add any default headers, so we need to make sure that we are passing all the required headers here. So if you read this API documentation, it is just expecting you to pass the content type application slash JSON. So go to headers and click on add header, pass content type. So if I start with lowercase l, you can see it is not giving any suggestion. But if you start typing with uppercase, then it is giving the suggestion. So I was expecting it should be case insensitive, but you need to type as it is. So it is content type. And similarly, if you start typing like JSON, it will not show any suggestion. So explicitly you need to type application, then select JSON. So we are all set. Now we have body, we have a header, no token is required. Click on this send button. But it is give I am a teapot response. So basically if you see this documentation, so we also need to pass accept. So let's copy this header and add this here, and value will be application slash JSON. Now click on save and try to hit the request. So this time you can see we are getting the booking ID here. That means my booking is successful. So let me copy this booking ID and I will add another request here, which will be my get call. So let me quickly copy the get URL and paste it here, and request name can be get booking. Click on create. So if you go to get booking, here we need to pass ID. So I'll copy the ID created previously and put it here. So this is called path param. And let me see what are the headers required. So we need to pass accept application slash JSON. So here I will go to headers, click on add header and type accept. Then the value will be application slash JSON. Save it and let hit the request. So you can see it is giving me the booking details, and I think it was the same we have entered here. Now we want to update the details, like I want to update my correct name. So let me use update booking, and this is a put call. So let me copy this URL and mouse over on the collection name and select new request. Put the URL here. This is a put call and I will name it as update booking. Click on create. So like get booking, I need to copy this URL. So I need to get the booking ID, which is 2654. Come here, put the ID. And in the put, we need to pass the entire request body again. It does not matter if you are updating all the fields or not, but if you are using put, you need to pass the entire request body again, because in put call, the entire resource will be replaced with the new version. So let me copy this request body, come to put call, and under the body, select JSON and pass it here. And this time I'm going to update my name, and under the headers, let me pass content type as JSON and accept header application slash JSON. Let me hit the request and it's giving you forbidden. So let me see the documentation of put call. So I can see it is expecting to pass token as well. For create and get it was not required, but for update we need to pass the token. So to generate the token, we have one auth API, which is a post call. This is the endpoint. And if you pass the username and password, it will give you the token. So let me quickly copy this generate token API and add the new request, maybe token. This is a post call and put the URL. So let me copy the body, which is this. No need to change username and password because this is just the dummy. And under the headers, just pass the content type. Save it and send it. So you can see we got the token. Now this token need to pass in my put call. And how to pass it? We need to add one cookie header. So let me add header cookie, and then we need to pass token equal to actual value. So token equal to value. Let me hit this put call again, and this time you can see it has updated the first name and last name. Let me try to get the booking. Hit the send button. It is giving not found, but that's fine because this is just the dummy API, so it might not be storing all the details. Now we have one parcel update booking, which is basically a patch call. So let me copy this and let me add one request parcel update. Then it will be a patch call and put the URL. So it will be 2654 booking ID. I'm not sure whether it will allow me to update or not because in git call I was not getting the data, but that's fine. Let me try it. So under the body, just pass the body as JSON, and for headers also we need to pass content type as JSON, pass the accept header as well, application slash JSON, and let me add token as well. So cookie and value will be token equal to. So let me generate the token again. So token is generated. Let me copy it and pass it here. Let's save it and send it. So it's saying method not allowed. Maybe booking is not available. So did we create a booking here? So let me use 1256. Go to patch call and put the booking ID. Let me see if it works or not. So it worked. So you can see first name and last name has been updated. So now finally we have delete call. So let me copy this delete API. Let me add a new request. It will be delete. Name I can give delete booking. Click on create. Let me pass the new booking ID which is 1256. Go to delete booking and pass here in the API. Let me see what else we need to pass. So I need to pass the content type and cookie. That means token. So I'll go to headers, click on add headers, content type, value application slash JSON, and let me copy this header value. So it will be cookie and value is this. So hopefully it should delete my booking. So it is giving created. So it should have been given 200 or in the response like booking has been deleted, but that's fine. These are the just dummy APIs. So purpose of this video is just to show how can we hit CRUD API calls using Bruno. And if you're very new to API testing and you are not understanding the terms like content type or accept, you can comment on this video. I will make a separate video on those topics. So that's all in this video. If you have any doubt, please comment on this video. If you really like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe and share with others.